So a very warm welcome and good evening, everybody. Thank you, ET, for providing the platform, and thank you for everyone for attending and giving us this opportunity. So I come from an organization called Pinnacle Teleservices. So we have been in the communication space for over 21 years now. Initially, we started with SMS. From there, we moved on to other services like providing voice connectivity, email. Then the most interesting one, which we recently partnered with Meta, is WhatsApp. Speaking of our past experiences, we have a wide experience because we serve governments, enterprises, and SMBs alike. So we have a huge foray of customers ranging from various sectors. We have a record of keeping a 99.99% uptime and a 24/7 dedicated support system. We are also known for adopting latest technologies. We are managed partners at Meta. We are one of the top partners there. We have the opportunity of collaborating with their tech teams, building products around their upcoming technologies. Then we also comply with the latest regulations of TRAI, where we don't bother people too much. Then we have a robust and a scalable platform. Then speaking about the panel just went by, we adhere to the latest standards of security. We work with major corporations. We work with a lot of banks. We have been vetted by various organizations. Then speaking a little bit about our services, as I told earlier, we have SMS, we have WhatsApp, we have email services. And what we have done is we have built a platform called OneSpock, which we call as one single point of communications or conversations, which imbibes all these platforms to bring an omni-channel communications experience to businesses and enterprises and governments alike. Then speaking about certain security standards that we have, security certificates that we have, we are a CMM level 5 maturity company. We have been vetted by certain, and we have all the necessary security standards, security certificates in place. Then speaking little bit about the awards and recognition, Pinnacle has been globally recognized as one of the foremost in the communication space. We have received prestigious awards like the Aegis Gamble Award and the Antonio Mucci Global Telco Awards as well. Then speaking about being empaneled, we are empaneled by NIC. We are also empaneled by DAVP, CSC, the government of Uttarakhand, and the government of Maharashtra. Along with that, we work very closely with the judicial system. So we work at the central level, providing information as and when required about what is happening. Then we also work with various municipal state corporations, various municipal corporations at the state levels, giving them services to reach out to their citizens, giving ability to citizens to reach out back to these corporations and avail their services over WhatsApp. Then we have also worked very closely with Gujarat Informatics Limited and also with the CM office at Gujarat, providing emergency responses, emergency information in terms of in the face of a natural calamity. Then we work very closely with DIAV, Department of Agriculture, and TCI. Speaking about the communication space, so what we bring here today is we want to introduce how WhatsApp, being a bi-directional communication platform, can be leveraged by PSUs like all the enterprises are doing, most of the enterprises are doing, to reach out to their consumers, to reach out to their vendors, and try to bring a seamless communication platform that has the power to reach out to everybody because it is multilingual, and being bidirectional, having the ability to connect with any external systems, provide live and real-time information to citizens. So if you please allow me, I would like to display something from my phone. All right. So what we might have seen till now is a few WhatsApp messages in form of information or text coming onto your phones, okay? But what we bring here is the ability of a WhatsApp bot, is the capability of a WhatsApp bot. So a WhatsApp bot looks like any other chat thread. Okay, one thing that I want to show you is the blue badge. The blue badge is, it means that this particular business or entity has been verified, okay, and this is very difficult to get, okay, plus the name, okay. So this builds trust in whosoever is interacting knows that they are reaching out to the right person, okay. And Meta keeps it very stringent and very difficult for people to impersonate, okay. And over the past 7 years that the business messaging API has existed, never once, okay, has anybody been able to fraudulently create, okay, a name or a WhatsApp business number, okay, mimicking some other entity. Then, because these are bots, these are usually user initiated. So if a person is looking out to communicate to a business or a PSU, they have to send in a simple message. It can be a hi, a hello, okay, and the bot responds. Now here I told you that this is multilingual, okay. Here we have the options available in English and Hindi, okay, but we can have a list of as many languages as you wish to communicate with citizens. So for my convenience, I would select English. Then these are a few options that you might not see on a regular basis on your WhatsApp chat because that is a personal chat, a peer-to-peer communication. But when an application, when a business talks to the entity, the end user, okay, at that time you have much more options, like a list node here, where you wish to provide various services to the end users. So here there are a few examples that I wish to show. For example, let's say somebody from a remote village, okay, or a town is trying to apply for a job. They can just click on recruitment. Then you can have various departments, various roles, various job opportunities that they want to apply for. And then you have options listed out to them, okay? So this particular option that you're looking at is called as a carousel, okay? Here you have image, here you have text, and the ability to click and react, okay? So this is also very, so the carousel is actually very useful in dissemination of information to the marginalized society. Okay, our previous panelists just spoke about how important it is to stay ahead of the curve in terms of security. Okay, and to pass on information, there is no better platform than WhatsApp because this is available in most of the users' phones. Okay, and okay, it can be reached out at scale. So here, when you click on apply now, you might be expecting that we are redirecting to a website where there is a lengthy form that a person has to apply from, but not necessarily. All those actions today can be performed within WhatsApp, so the person feels safe because WhatsApp has already established as a secure communications platform. So when I click on apply now, okay, here opens a very interesting modal. Okay, you might not have seen this on your phones. So this is something which we call as WhatsApp flows. So WhatsApp flows is the ability to create a form within WhatsApp where you can take information from users. Okay, so imagine a survey. Okay, imagine a grievance that somebody wants to file. Okay, so here you can create a form. This form can dynamically change based upon a couple of APIs that you might provide. Like if a person selects an option A, show them option C. Okay, they can skip a value, or we can fetch information from APIs and display information here. Then I'll just quickly fill in my name. Select a date of birth. Sorry, excuse me. And here, what I want to show you is we have the option for validations as well. So until I don't enter a valid email address, it will not let me click on continue. Okay, now here, so here we can have validations. Okay, we can have validations on the type of input, either it's a number or text, or we can have validation on age. So for example, if you only want people above the age of 21 to apply for the job, the previous field can have that particular validation. Now, what you see here is, this is not the full form, okay? So there is, you also have the ability to create pages. So you can quickly click on continue. Here, this is a drop down now. It's no longer a text input field. So I can select the option, the role that I'm applying for, let them know what my latest degree is, select the years of experience, and a few other options. Now, Is that it, or can we do something more here? Okay. So imagine if a person is able to upload their resume and that reaches the right place immediately. Okay. So here we are asking them to upload a document. Okay. Now imagine this in the case of a grievance where you have a bad road in front of your house. You want to send a picture of it. Okay. Saying, hey, this is a very serious issue. Please take notice. Okay. So this is how you can grab attention, and in a similar way, you can pass on information as well. So if there is a document that you want to share amongst the public, okay, that can also be done. Excuse me. So I'll quickly select a document. Now, using secure APIs, we can push this information that the person has filled in the form, shared as a document, and give it to the people, the right people, instantaneously for them to evaluate and get back to the person if required. Then, to show you a few more options, we have grievance. Then the same thing can be replicated for a customer survey. We can have payments. Okay, that's something interesting. Let me take you there first. So payments can be done both ways. One is through a bot, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, so if I put the right keyword that I want to pay something, now imagine you being able to pay your utility bills, okay, on WhatsApp. Quickly select the option that you want to pay for. I'll just put a sample property ID. Then what happens here is an order is generated. So this is what we call as a WhatsApp order, in which you have information of what you're paying for and how much you have to pay. Okay. Imagine paying your bank EMIs this way. Okay. Not having the hassle to navigate through certain apps, okay, or having to download certain apps. Okay. Let's say if you want to pay your electricity bill, you have an app for that. You want to pay your property bill, you have an app for that. Rather than having so many apps, what WhatsApp can do is you can build micro applications over WhatsApp and reach out to the customers at scale. Why? You don't have to ask for app downloads. Okay. You can just send them a broadcast saying that, hey, hi, your bill is pending. Okay. Can you please click here to pay now? Now, all I have to do is click on continue. My bank account details are already configured here. When I click on send payment, it takes me directly to my UPI app in which I have to enter my PIN. Within a second, the status from processing will go to completed, and that's how quickly we can process a payment, make a payment on WhatsApp today. Okay. Then coming back, there is one more use case that I want to show. We all speak about AI here today, okay, but how can we take this AI, take the skills of an AI, take the power of AI to the masses? Okay. Now imagine you're applying for an insurance. Imagine you are buying a health insurance or something. Okay. The amount of paperwork that is given to you, okay, that you have to sift through to find out what are the terms and conditions of that particular insurance, be it health, be it any other kind of insurance, or you're taking a loan. Okay. The amount of paperwork that you have to sift through and the text, I don't know why, but it is illegible even to my eyes. Okay. So imagine all this information being fed to an LLM, okay, and being open to the public for them to ask a question and get the response to the specific information that they want to find out from that plethora of documentation. So here what we can do is you can talk in your natural language. Okay, so this is what we call as an unstructured flow. Earlier what you see was a structured flow that has been designed for people to follow step by step by step. But this is an unstructured flow. This is a conversation that is happening in a loop. Okay, so people can ask their questions here and get responses from the LLM. Now again, we have guardrails in place. We have training data in place to make sure that the LLM does not respond beyond what it is allowed to. So we have some recruitment policy data that we have taken from our organization and fed it here. So if you don't ask it a specific question, it is not going to respond. We can help PSUs design such use cases. Okay, we have a very stringent security policy. Okay, we are working in very close collaboration with Meta to make, thank you, to bring all these services to the public at scale. Thank you so much.